Carolyn of Carolyn's Paper Therapy. Today I wanted to share with you some thoughts of my granny. My granny was a beautiful person. She had 3 sons. My daddy was a twin, and this is a picture of her when she was very young. She grew up to have great wisdom. She attended the church at the Big Hill Avenue Christian Church and taught Sunday school there for probably 40 or 50 years, and I admired her very much. Probably maybe 40 years ago, she sent me a letter of thoughts that she had written, and I've included it in this little book that I made in her memory. This is the letter, and she says, "To Carolyn, this is good to live by. Love, Granny." She wrote these words of several ways to a better life, and I remembered not too long ago having this somewhere, so I looked and found it and made a copy of it and extracted 8 words of wisdom from her that I wanted to share in this little mini journal. I made a spot here to tuck the letter in so it could be a part of this journal. The cover says Granny's Words of Wisdom on a tag that inserts in a little pocket on the front. I have some antique trims in here that I've enjoyed using out of my little box I showed you on one of my other videos. I made this little tag up here with a key and some lace and some silk ribbon with a little pear clip and attached it on. Inside cover here, I've just placed 2 pockets with a tag, pretty flower. And on this page, I have Granny's first, above all, words of wisdom. Put your Creator first in your life. Like I said, she was a faithful member of her church and taught Sunday school, and believed that if you put God first in everything, that you would have an abundant life, and that she did. Her second words of wisdom: to discipline yourself. And focus on what you want to get done in a day and in your life, and discipline yourself towards your goal. This page here has an antique doily, and her third words of wisdom: love and life are meant to be shared. This means that we need to get out, encourage and love each other, and be active and alive every single day. Her fourth words of wisdom: it is a wonderful world. Keep a positive mental attitude. This world is sure crazy right now, but it is still a wonderful world. And if we look for the joy in each day and share our positive attitude with everyone we meet along the way, it will be better. We'll leave it a better place. This little heart was in some things that my mother gave me to use in my journals. This is the center of the book, and it is stitched together and this bow tied inside. Fifth words of wisdom: know your desire, be courageous and determined. Boy, was she determined. She never gave up. She never backed down. She never gave up on a dream. She pursued her work with enthusiasm and was a great model for me. This is the pocket here where I've inserted the letter. I took it and made a copy and dunked it in some coffee and dried it out, and then inked all the little creases so that it would look very old, like it'd been folded and in that spot for a long time. The next words of wisdom is to be an encourager. I think I probably learned this from her more than anything because of her love and encouragement for me. She was always by my side and smiling and loving me all my whole life. This has an old book page, and this is a pocket with a tag inside. All these tags are so that memories and verses can be written in the book. The next words of wisdom is to look in the mirror and say, "I will have a fantastic day." If we believe that we're going to have a happy day, we will have one, and all those around us will see the joy that we have. I trimmed this little journal card with some lace, and it flips open so that it can be written in, and I put a little flower in there. The last word of wisdom is accept each other as they are and love each other. We are told to love each other, love our neighbors as ourselves, treat others the way that we want to be treated, and this is the way that she lived her life. I made this little envelope here that opens up for writing, and I also made it into a pocket which holds this little circle. The back inside cover just has a couple of pockets with cards in them. All this paper is coordinated, as you can see, and it was really fun to work with. What I did when I started making this journal was I decided to make as many things out of this paper package that I could. I've got a few other things to share with you. So here's the next thing. This is just a little trifold triptych, I call it. And it's made so that it will stand up. Can be mailed as a greeting card or glued into your journal. Trimmed in pearls and antique lace. Some black faceted jewels here, some more antique lace. And at the top says, good things are coming. And I believe that and hope and have faith for that every single day. Inside we have 4 more pockets. This side has a cute little journal card with a pearl and lace on it. Antique lace. This is tied with seam binding that's been hand dyed that I purchased off of Etsy. This is a beautiful journal card made with this same coordinating paper. On this side I have a little flower with more of that same lace that I cut into 3 pieces to use on this project, and another beautiful journal card. I chose to tie this closed, and I think it makes a beautiful package and will make a nice gift for someone someday. After I finished that, I had some little odds and ends of paper left, so I made these little things I just want to share with you. These are just little flips that can be glued into your journal. They're plain on the back, so they can be glued down. And this is a little pear-shaped clip with some pearls and that silk ribbon, more lace, and a butterfly. Opens up to a pocket here with paper for room to write in your journal. More pearl trim. This has just some little ephemera in the top here, and I punched out some little hearts that I thought looked sweet on there. This opens down, and this has got a book page and pretty tag. Precious memories, kindness is contagious. And this just folds up into a pretty little package. I'll save that to put inside a journal. This is another journal card made with all the same papers. I just had these strips left, and this is what I chose to do with them. This opens up to a little pocket here with a little girl, good times, a tag in this pocket. This says, to plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow. That's a quote from Audrey Hepburn. And this fits back in there. I'll put it in there later, I guess. This opens up to another pocket, And I fixed this flower so it looked like it was folded over, and there's another journal card in there. And down here I made a pocket, and this is a page out of a book. I had torn the pages out of a book because I'm going to do an altered book, and this is the story of Jesus asking the Peter and several other disciples if they have any fish, and to step out of the boat and become fishers of men. It's a great story. And the last little thing I made is just a pocket. It has the other half of that flower with a doily, half a doily under it, some more of the ribbon on a little pear-shaped hook, and my little keys that I ordered off of Amazon. And it just opens up to 2 pockets. These are perfect to put in your journal for extra writing space and decoration. So that's my projects I made out of all the same papers. I hope you have enjoyed them, and I'll be back with more soon. I'm already creating a Christmas altered book that I'll share when I get that done. So now I want you to remember every day is a gift. Be thankful for the people in your life that have formed you as a person. Look for the joy in each day. Share it with all those you meet along the way. And thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you soon.